Hello, hello. I'm Nithya Karya. I'm here again reminding you that you get to save yourself. You get to rescue yourself. Okay, so my mission is to really help prepare you, right, to be this hero in training because you are the one that's going to save yourself from wherever you are and create this life that you want, whatever that looks like. Whatever you want to bring in, you get to do that. So today is a really simple math equation. And it's simply that feeling good equals energy. Why do I talk about energy? Why do I talk about feeling good, right? Because what we really quickly, maybe we don't even forget it. Maybe we're just not even aware of it. But for most of us, for all of us, I'm going to say for all of us, when we have energy, that is the sort of the first piece to this puzzle. Okay. So if you are looking to, maybe something you want is, I want to get a promotion at work. I want to do more with my career. I want to grow my business. I want to have a better relationship with my children. I want to show up at the dinner table and be able to hear the conversation that's happening at the table and really get out of my head. I want to have an amazing relationship with my partner, my husband, whoever that is. You know, all of these things that we want. I want to show up as a great friend. I want to contribute in my community. I want to be able to volunteer at my kids' school. You know, all of these things don't maybe obviously show themselves as an energy problem. But here's what I want to tell you. When we have more energy, we have more time. And I know that time, you know, there are 24 hours in a day. It's a great equalizer for us. But here's the thing is that as humans, right, there's less things that are facts and more things are actually the way we experience them. So what do I mean by this? Think about a time that you have felt on top of the world, just awesome, amazing, crushing it, right? And how did time feel for you, right? Like even how did you feel? You feel light, you do more in less time, accomplish more, and you know, you're really showing up in this powerful way because you have an expectation for yourself, whether you realize it or not, right? I want to be this kind of woman, human, mother, artist, doctor, entrepreneur, whatever it is, parent, right? And when we don't meet that bar, it's something that it creates this internal conflict because we're disappointing ourselves and we're creating this relationship within us with ourselves that says, you know what, you're not meeting, you're not showing up as a person you want to be. You're not doing the things. And we really can get focused. It can take away from our confidence. It can take away from, the way we show up in relationships and even, whether that relationship is professional or whether it's personal, right? In all capacities, when we have a better relationship with ourselves, we start honoring and feeling confident because when we know that we decide something, we also achieve it. That elevates us and we have different body language. We have different language, period. We have different things that show up on our radar, right? What's possible? What's on my list of things that I want to achieve in my life? What are things I want to have? All of these come from an energy source. Now, when we do things to support that, right? And that could be moving our bodies. And it's really some of all of these elements, right? Doing something for our body, doing things for our mind, tracking these things, right? Being able to witness and then experience internally that we are, again, setting that bar high and checking it off and spending time really creating positive neuroplasticity, really positive memories in our mind of how we're showing up, right? All of these come more naturally, more easily. We're offering this to ourselves, really, when we are planning to live and to really, to live from a place where feeling good is a priority, right? All of this talk, right? This whole feeling good equals energy. Energy opens me up to do A, B, C, X, Y, Z, right? All of these things I want to share with you because I want you to value, right? Really perceive the value in this effort, in this way of living, right? Hero lifestyle, rescuing yourself, means that you are owning that you get to control this piece of your life, whether it's the way you talk to yourself, whether it's what you do with yourself, your body. What are you putting in your body? What are you putting in your mind? How are you moving your body? Are you moving every day? All of these little things, right? What are you saying and doing and being? And how do you allow yourself, right? Both the grace, the self-compassion to accept where you are, to know where you want to be, and to build yourself up instead of beat yourself up along the way, right? This is the thing, because we're probably, as achievers, right, you're really used to, here's where I am, here's where I want to be, but you most likely use negative tools to reinforce and to drive you. And there's a fear sometimes that when we use generosity and kindness, joy, happiness, right, these feelings of positivity, of feeling good, that we're going to diminish our drive. We're almost so conditioned because it's a really learned behavior, right? We see other people existing this way, and we're not really shown another model very often. So when you exist this way, right, you need a new model. So when you make a new choice of, I want to achieve in a different way, I want to create in a different way, you need a new example. So this is what my framework is all about, right? Constructive living, 5 C's, to be this hero in training. It's clarity, control, confidence, curiosity, creativity, right? You want to cycle through these things. And what it's really helping you do is take the negative emotions out of the way you process things, because everything we see, is filtered through our minds, right? Even the sense of time, right? I don't have time. I do have time. I don't have money. I don't have love. I do have, the things that we perceive that we have and don't have. And also the things we fear, right? So many times the things that block us are perceived fears. And that's why taking action is so important, because every time we do something, we remind ourselves, we see for ourselves, it's proof, right? That it wasn't as bad as I thought. This person didn't do this thing, or this company didn't do this thing, or it didn't feel as bad to not hit my goal or to not make it, or look at that, I tried something and it worked, right? I got that job, I got that promotion, I got that client. Whatever it is, whether it goes our way or doesn't go our way, using a really healthy reflection tool to be able to look at our life objectively, so that we aren't, an ostrich with the head in the sand, right? We're not ignoring anything. What we're doing, though, is we're saying, okay, what actually happened? And I don't have to say, that was because I'm not smart enough, or because I'm not good enough, or because I am not worthy, right? I get to say, well, what actually happened? Okay, I didn't get the result I wanted, so this time, what can I try, right? There's really, it's harnessing objectivity. We don't realize how often, as we, in all phases, right? Creation, execution, planning, execution, and reflection, that we are using our energy, just burning it, kind of on this hamster wheel in our mind, right? The thoughts that we have, the things we tell ourselves, right? They affect us. And focusing on feeling good as a mission, and treating ourselves this way with this compassion and this grace, allows us to just exponentially grow in our personal life, in our professional life. So remember this one equation and start from here. So when you feel yourself not feeling good, when you feel yourself low, when you feel just the weight, the pressure, right? It's amazing how much we physiologically feel our mental state. So check in, and whenever that doesn't feel good to you, ask yourself, what can I do, right? And use even just a thought is all you need to really turn it, right? I've been using the statement lately, I'm in training for the life that I want. So no matter what happens, right? If it's a kid screaming, a traffic jam, running late, whatever it is, these are all opportunities for me to start to be my own hero again, to rescue myself, to own up. What can I do? If there's nothing, there's nothing. And then it's a practice of releasing, right? But I'm always in training. I'm always getting an opportunity to show up stronger, better, to set my bar. And my goal, right? My training is to keep hitting that bar. showing up patient, showing up, using my voice if I need to, planning time for myself. There's so many ways, right? But when life really feels like it's steamrolling you, when you are really feeling underneath it all, just remember this one phrase and see if it helps you kind of turn things around in your head. I'm in training for the life that I want.